Hello? Hello? Yes, hello! Hi! Hi, it is I, Aliveus Duke, your favorite Beach Boy VTuber, here to entertain you in this very fine evening. Sit back, relax, enjoy the stream. Because now we are live. Oh, sorry about my cough, everyone. I'm still coughing from me, so I hope you guys don't mind. But yes, hello, how are you guys today? So, tonight, we are going to play Prehistoric Kingdom. Yes, because we are going to get started on our major project that's been sitting with me. Ever since I started the thing. Ever since I've started the Hadrosaur pen, like last stream, I started the Hadrosaur pen. This time we're going even bigger. This time, however, we are going even bigger, ladies and gentlemen. We're going even bigger, ladies and gentlemen, because we are going to build an exhibit based on the Hell Creek Formation. Yes, that means an exhibit featuring the environments of Hell Creek, or at least what Hell Creek used to look like back in the Mesozoic. So I am excited because we did unlock the Hell Creek animals last time. If you remember, we unlocked the Hell Creek animals, including the T-Rex. So we are excited. I've been seeing a lot of inspiration for the T-Rex for the exhibit. So take a swig of water. So yes, I am very excited. This is going to be a heck of a project, very big one, because of course we are going to make an exhibit based on one of the most iconic fossil formations on Earth. I mean, everybody knows where Hell Creek is. So let's get to it. So let's start it. Also, I've also really get to mention JWE3 is releasing in 2 days, at least for me. Probably 3 days, because it's probably going to release in the 22nd in Indonesia, because Indonesia has a 12-hour difference with the US. So it's probably going to be released at the 22nd. So it's still 3 days away till JWE3 release. Now, I'm not going to play it on release. On release, it's probably going to be heck expensive. It's going to be like very expensive if I grab it on release day. As much as I'm tempted to grab it on release day, I think I should probably. There it is. Because the thing is, though, I'm basically just saving money to buy the rest of the. Alright, I forgot to set it to full screen. In application. Here we go. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, right. I'm saving up money to build my new PC. I've so far only bought the motherboard, but once I get my next paycheck, I'll get the CPU. and possibly the cooler. And then after that, October and November's paycheck, I get the GPU and possibly the power supply as well. And there's enough money to spare. And after that, I will buy the rest: the case, the case, the RAM, the SSD. It probably shouldn't take too much money. That should be it. Should be it. I'd probably start PC building probably around January, December if I can. But most likely it's probably gonna be somewhere in January. Okay. Probably going to be the same as January. Okay. So let's go. Let's continue our challenge 2. Really wish the game still had this scenario mode. It had a tutorial, but they got rid of it. I don't know why. That was a good tutorial since it introduced you a lot. Because they're changing a lot of mechanics. That's probably why. But I think especially in like the staff definitely needs a tutorial. The staff definitely needs a tutorial. The staff definitely needs a tutorial mode. Because the staff is very basic, right? I don't think the game has work zones yet. But I feel like they should probably add those in the near future. You know? This game still got a long way to go. Like, I know its main competition is of course Jurassic World Evolution series, especially since WD3 is releasing in 3 days, and that features a lot of stuff. But in my opinion, they still have a long way to go, right? Because they're still not having a lot of like the basic needs out of like a park building simulator. So that's definitely it. I'd say yeah, they should definitely take their time. I'm not gonna rush them, you know. Like despite JW3 releasing in 3 days, I don't think they should really compete with them. I think the game is in a good trajectory, you know. Like the massive amounts of updates. Like there's even a recent update, by the way. There's a recent update, like it released like a week ago, that added like threat displays and territorial defensive displays. So yeah. So yeah, there is definitely.
Guests are reporting that they're seeing some hungry animals. Could you take care of that?
What's going on? Are my feeders not being refilled? Are my feeders not being refilled? What are my workers doing? Is it the lobsters exhibit? No, there's plenty of food in there. That's the first time I've ever gotten that warning. Is it the new Hadrosaur pen? Alright, speaking of Hadrosaurs, these guys have grown pretty big, not gonna lie. These guys have grown pretty big. Every time I go cinematic mode, they always zoom in at grass for some reason. So mostly this, so I should probably place more feeders. Okay, we're gonna do that actually. Let's place more feeders here. There's not enough feeders for them. Okay, so apparently there's not enough feeders for them, so let's see. Not enough feeders for these guys, so that's an easy fix. Okay, I should probably research. I should probably like research some more stuff here. Put that maybe at the edge where they can see, definitely close to the bridge section here. I don't know why statues need access points. Are they that important? Like, there really shouldn't be access points for statues. They're statues. They should be decorative. Okay. Put some donation bins in here. Let's get some donation bins out, because we do need some money. We do need some money here. We can get some donation bins. We can. Put some here. Also need some education for our guests as well. We can also place this on this structure, so maybe I could do that. Maybe we could do that. We need some money, so let's get ourselves some of this here. I should really do some research on other bits, not just the dinosaurs. Yo, that's the most aggressive donation bins I've ever seen, but sometimes you do need aggressive donation bins. There we go. There we go. Let's take a look at research. Let's take a look at the research here. Let's see, research, like open research, and constructions and design. Rustic, security. Security, we do need better security, because I believe the We do need better security because I believe the animals that we have that we're gonna be putting is pretty big. Okay, so let's see. What are the Hell Creek animals? I forgot what are the Hell Creek animals here. Open excavation. Okay, let's see. What were the Hell Creek animals? I forgot. Okay, not that. The Hell Creek animals. Hell Creek. So we have two Triceratops, one Edmontosaurus and Kylosaurus, and of course T-Rex. Now I need to see what kind of fencing I need for security here. Okay. Security. We're probably not gonna extract anything because extractions are really expensive. Extractions are like super expensive, so I should probably not do another one for a while. Extractions are pretty expensive, so I should probably not do another one for a while. We already unlocked the animals we need anyway, so not that big a deal. Not that big a deal, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Not that big a deal. So let's see. And Kylosaurus is probably really small, I believe. Oh no, he's sizable. He's sizable, big tank. Now let's see. Let me see. What exactly is the for your fencing? Here we go. Okay, expected natural crowding. Fence grade high or 1 meter. Okay. Or 1 meter. Okay, let's take a look at Edmontosaurus. Probably gonna need the same because these things are huge. Edmonto's like the biggest hadrosaur ever, right? Okay, fence grading medium 2.5. Okay. 2.5. Let's see. Take a look at the two Triceratops species here. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Triceratops was the size of an elephant. Like, we have really been underestimating dinosaur sizes. Right, high 2.5. So I don't think I have 2.5. So let's see process. Let's see. That red though, that red looks so cool. Chromatic phenotypes. Wait, don't I have that? I swear I researched that. Yeah, I did. Okay, the game hasn't loaded. I did get the chromatic phenotype. Okay, so we're gonna go with the red one, because that looks cool. Has reached adolescence. I should really sell those Dilophosaurus, you know? I've been getting a lot of them lately, you know? Or this. Okay. Alrighty, that should be alright. And then lastly, of course, T-Rex. He's probably gonna need the highest fence rating, right? Because you know he's a T-Rex. Because you know he's a T-Rex. See, which color do we want for the ones we're gonna put in our pod? I kind of like this striped one. Not gonna lie. I think this is the feathered one. Hmm? Hang on, I have something in the front door. Ah. Ah. Okay, sorry everyone, I'm back. Uh, sorry everyone, I'm back. Sorry about that. Whew. I had to take care, had a package in front. So yeah. Whew. Now this is the feather T-Rex. Now, I know I would put a feather T-Rex. For the uniqueness factor, I would put in a feather T-Rex, but I would put in a feather T-Rex for the uniqueness factor. But for me, I think it's best that I go with a more natural T. I want to make it my park as sort of realistic as possible. So I think right, so I think strictly speaking, we're probably not gonna go with a feathered one. I kinda want to though. So I could get like the primitive war look. But for me, I think I like this green one to be honest. I like the color scheme this green one. This looks really cool. So I think I'll get this one. Okay. So they need, wait, I haven't checked their fence height yet. What do they need? High 4 meters. Okay, so and what fences do I have that I already have here? Let's take a look. Hey, what is the maximum fencing that I have? Here. Okay, 4 meters. Okay, so we already have 4 meters. We already have 4 meters here. So we already have access to 4-meter fencing, but we do need high security, so I think we need to research that. Here, metal fences. We do need the high strength, so we're just gonna go here. So we're just gonna grab here, a sign. I'm gonna get here a sign because we don't want any escapes. Like the last thing we need is a T-Rex escaping. That's the last thing we need right now. Okay, last thing we need right now is a T-Rex actually escaping. That'll be very disastrous. I mean, I know there's no like disaster prevention in this game, but still though, it'll be really cool once we do have it. Okay, let's take a look at the way this park is laid out here. I'm thinking of putting the can I build in this area? Okay, I can. Okay, I'm thinking of maybe putting. We're gonna make a sort of walkway. And can I build here? I can still build here. And well, okay, I'm guessing that's the buildable area. Okay, there's the edge of the map. I'm looking for the buildable area. I'm thinking of making this path here. We're gonna make a long path. We're gonna make a long path here, and it's gonna be like decorated with stuff here. We're gonna make a long path leading up to here, And then in this area, we're gonna make the exhibit. So we're gonna take advantage of some of these trees that are kindly available to us here. So yeah. So we're gonna make it here. We're gonna mark off the area where people are gonna enter what I like to call the Hell Creek formation. So let's just get rid of this here. There we go. Okay, let's take a look. Right. So can we get some signs? I really want some signs. Yeah, we got some signage, but we got some signage here, but let's see. We got some signage. And we got some signage here. These are pretty cool signs, not gonna lie. Okay, we really could get some signs here. Like, we need like a signboard or something. Just to mark off here. Or maybe an archway. We could use like an archway. We could use like build like a really stone like archway or something. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. If we have like a archway or something here. Let's see, arch. Let's see, maybe get a stone or something. Okay, maybe if we go this. Okay, let's see. How big are these archways anyway? Not too big, but I think I can make it bigger. But no, this should serve as the entrance. Wait, this should serve as the entrance here. So there's gonna be like a tiny little entrance going here. There we go. That's the entrance. So people are gonna come through here and they're gonna see a magnificent sign that says, "Welcome to Hell Creek." Oh, there's the idea right there. Oh, there's the idea right there. Okay. So we need to make a sign that says, "Welcome to Hell Creek." Okay. Ooh, oh, we can do that. Okay, so let me place this. And then we can do this. Then we go to advanced editing mode. Go to advanced editing mode. Okay. Go to advanced editing mode. Go here. Go here. And is that? Gotta line it up with the archway perfectly here. There we go. Need to rotate it just a little bit off to this side. Go. Okay, now we just make it a little bigger so it'll fit. Still a bit diagonal. Actually, no, that's okay. Still a bit diagonal. Go. And then we place, and then we go here. With just a little bit this side. Make it a little bit bigger. Make it a little bit bigger. No, go away. Go away, I don't need you. Make it just a little bit bigger. So it'll fit this way. There we go. Okay, just move it a little slightly this way. Slightly this way. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. I move it a bit this way. Move just a little bit higher. Yo, that's perfect. That is perfect. Heck yeah. Okay, so there we go. And now we're gonna add the path. We're gonna add some signage to the path. We're gonna add some signage leading up to the Hell Creek exhibit. Leading up to the Hell Creek exhibit here. I get some prefabs here. What do you look like? Actually, that's perfect. Wait a minute. Advanced movement. Rotate it, so it's actually vertical. Rotate it. There we go. So now we add the Elk Creek animals. Let's add it here. This is gonna be like this is gonna be its entire stream. I don't think we'll be adding the animals in this stream. At least I don't think we'll be adding the animals this stream. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I don't think we're adding the animals this stream. Like we're just building the exhibit. So this is gonna be a two-parter. I mean, I know this is gonna be a multi-part. There's no way I'm finishing an exhibit, this project this big. Okay, I could probably sell some of the lava swords here. I do not want this to be overcrowded. I do not want this to be overcrowded. I could probably sell some of these animals. I'm gonna sell you. I'm gonna sell you, actually. I'm gonna sell you. Sell you? Right. There should be a spay and neuter option in the future. There should be a spay and neuter option in the future. Because the problem is that if you're not keeping an eye on your population, you can overcrowd your exhibit very easily. I mean, you could just go with like a single gender, a single sex, what's it called? A single sex like pen. I don't want to see the variation. So that's definitely one thing. If they want to update the breeding, they should really add in a spay neuter option. Because Planet Zoo has that filter. Planet Zoo has that option. If you don't want to deal with like keeping an eye on the population of your of a exhibit, you could just spay or neuter your animals. You just spay like or neuter your animals. So you could just spay and neuter your animals just so you don't have to deal with that. If you want to keep like a male and female thing. If you want to keep like a male and female. So that's definitely one thing they could add in the future is a spay and neuter option. So you don't have to worry about whether or not your exhibit is getting too overcrowded. You could also just make it a single sex like exhibit, but the variation, especially since they actually do put like the since they did put the option like dimorphism and stuff, sexual dimorphism. So that's definitely one thing that I'd like to add in the near future. Is there an Ankylo? Is there an Ankylo sign? Is there an Ankylo sign or something? I would like there to be an Ankylo sign. No, there's no. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. I would have liked one. Yeah, I guess it. Can I not mirror that? Surface? So I want to mirror, or I want to duplicate. Oh yeah, you are nice. I want to mirror the I want to mirror on the other side here. Yeah, this is pretty much the entire stream. Like, we're not adding a T-Rex. At least not likely that we're adding a T-Rex in this stream. Chances are we're probably just gonna be doing this. Chances are this is what we're just gonna be doing. It's just adding little pieces to our park. So yeah, I'm sorry if I end up disappointing you guys. Then again, this is a relatively big project. This is bigger than the Hadrosaur exhibit that I just built. Since it's not just making an exhibit, I actually have to make. Okay, so there we go. So that's the entrance. I really want to add the Welcome to Hell Creek sign, but I haven't found anything. So let's see. I can get a stone, maybe? Stone archway? Like a sort of stone, or like this, but bigger. Wait, how big are you? I want to see. Like, okay. Wait, that could work actually. Wait. Put that there. And if I were to adjust the size, I said adjust the size. Yeah, we're doing that. Oh, we are doing that. That is baller. Oh, that is baller. We're doing that. Just add the Hell Creek sign up top. Oh, baby. That's good. Okay, so that means I probably should get rid of this. This is now has no use. I think. We could probably still make it work. Maybe we shouldn't make the archway this big. Okay, probably shouldn't make the archway this big though. Okay, wait, hang on. Maybe I could shrink it a little bit. Yeah, I could shrink it. I could shrink it. I could shrink it. And then rotate it just a little bit this way. Just to line it up perfectly. Move it a little forward. Yeah, probably gonna get rid of this animal hide. We don't really need it anymore. Right. Just to make it fit. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this still fits. This would still fit as an entrance. This still fits. Okay, it's covering the stickers a little bit though. I don't want that. There we go. Right, that's a little bit better. There we go. There we go. Right. So now I just want to plaster the words "Welcome to Hell Creek," or just Hell Creek. I think it's better if I just say Hell Creek. Ooh, wait, straight up go with Stonehenge. That's hilarious. Stonehenge. That wouldn't be a bad inside the paddock decoration there. Okay, let's see. How big is this H? Okay, pretty big. Pretty big. Now we just need to move it. Need to move it here. There we go. Go and rotate it a little bit this way. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, maybe move it a little upwards so I can fit. go. Okay. Then we have the E next. Then we have the E next. We had the E next here. We should probably go with all the E's. And we duplicate. And we duplicate and put it down here. So we have all the E's covered. So I have all the E's already covered here. Yeah, this is literally what I'm gonna be doing all stream, by the way. I don't think I can fit the animals in. Right, then add another one right next to it. Add another one right next to it. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay. Right, then we add the L. And we add the L here. Okay, there we go. That works. Right now, the C. Now the C. Okay. Line it up with the E. Okay. Okay, and then the R. I don't. R here. Okay. There we go. Right, one more letter, one more letter. One more letter here. Oh, we could stylize it. I didn't know you could stylize it. Wait, I wanna stylize the others too. Oh, I wanna stylize the others too. Wait, cool. Oh no, that doesn't look okay. We're gonna standardize everything. That doesn't look good. Fine. Finally, we have decay. Finally, we have decay. Decay in Hell Creek. And phone charger. Bonus charge. Okay, let's see. Alright. Let's reach adolescence. Oh. And there we go. Behold, people, this sign. Hell Creek. Behold, people, this sign. Hell Creek. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That. So people are gonna come from there. People are gonna come from there. Walk a long path. I'm gonna put like shops and stuff in here. Like this is where the path is gonna split off. So we're gonna put some split off here. We have a path to go into Hell Creek and another fossil formation that way, another fossil formation that way. So yeah, we are doing this. Hell Creek. Alright, let's see. Let's put some decorations on here. On the side here. Waterfall. Ooh! A pre-built waterfall. That's gonna be really good to add actually later. Oh, I could have used this one. Nah. Nah, I think this one looks better. This could work. Wait, this could work. Hang on. Awesome. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay, there we go. Right. Do we have a Triceratops skull? If we do, I would... Do we have a Triceratops skull? If... No, we don't. That's a shame. This one's actually pretty good enough. I like it. Okay. This could work. Triceratops? Awesome in that lighting. Oh my god, that looks awesome in that lighting though. Okay, let's see. We have a T-Rex. I don't want to use a T-Rex again. I've been using way too much T-Rex. Use other Hell Creek animals. Yeah, Montosaurus would be... Oh my god, he's so long. Hey, too long. I'll just use Anki. I'll just use Anki here. I'll just use Anki here. Okay. Need to make you a little smaller though. You're a bit too big. Too long, not too big. Precisely, you're just a bit too long. That is a baller entrance, by the way. Like, that is such a baller entrance. I think that's really just the amount of time I actually put, like, a lot of effort on, like, the entrance outside of, like, the exhibit. That's... Yeah, we're probably gonna shorten it just a little bit. There we go. There we go. That's weirdly sized. Okay, and look at that. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, the entrance to Hell Creek. That's so good, though. I love that. So good, though. I actually love that. Oh my god. I actually do love that. Oh my god, that looks so good. Hell Creek. Alright, time to actually build the exhibits. Alright, time to actually build the exhibits here. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Like, even the entrance itself, that looks so cool. Like, you know what you're getting into when you get in here. I'm gonna put one on the other side as well. I'm gonna put another T-Rex skull on the other side here. Like, put one on this side, but a little... that way. And point it downwards this time. There we go. Oh, that's so good. So good though. I love that. Oh my god. This is literally the most amount of effort I've ever put into making an exhibit. not, not even an not even an exhibit. This is like the entrance to exhibits. This is so cool. Alright. Time to actually build the exhibit. So let's carve out an area first. Let's carve out an area first. Okay. So I'm thinking of building two separate exhibits, right? One housing the herbivores and one housing the T-Rexes. So the herbivores, I'm going to put them all in one exhibit. So the Ankylosaurus, the Edmonto, and the two Triceratopses are going to go in one big exhibit. In one big exhibit. And on the other side is where we're going to put the T-Rex. Now, technically speaking, you can put the T-Rex together with the herbivores because there isn't a fighting or hunting mechanic available in this game yet. But I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna build a realistic zoo, in which case the predators should be separated from the herbivores. So I'm gonna make a realistic looking one. I'm gonna make a realistic looking exhibit here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna dig ourselves a pit to mark the area where the exhibit is going to go. So the herbivores could get a really, really large area. So the herbivores should get a really, really large area here. I'm gonna get rid of some of these trees actually. Do some deforestation here. Do some major deforestation. There we go. Okay. See. Let's try to dig out an area that we're gonna use for the herbivores. Okay. We need a sizable area because this is gonna house a lot of animals. Okay, should probably level up the terrain. Level up the terrain here. Yeah, that's a bit too much. There we go. That's better. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty sizable area here. I'm gonna flatten out this area. So good. That is so good, actually. Okay, so we have this empty plot of land. How big is that? Compared to the Hadrosaur exhibit, Okay, the hadrosaur exhibit is still a bit bigger, so we're gonna make it a significantly larger. I do apologize for copying a whole lot, by the way. Like, I do apologize for copying a whole lot lately. You know, when it comes to teaching, the job requires a lot of talking. It's trying to catch up with me here. Okay, we got some more source coming adolescence. Alright, gonna do deforest this area here. Okay, there we go. Is that large enough? Okay, that appears to be large enough. That appears to be large enough to house a lot of animals at once. That's really good. Right, we're gonna flatten out the area again. See them actually. Let me see just how big they are. Whoa! They are sizable animals here. Can't wait to add more hadrosaurs in this paddock. But yeah. Okay. So here we are. The sizable things that stretches for literal miles. Okay, I'm thinking of adding like small islands so people can see like the animals just roaming around here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, so this is gonna be the staff entrance here. This is gonna be the staff entrance. Okay, we're gonna mark it with the no barrier so we actually know where it is. So we're gonna mark it with the no barrier here. I'm gonna mark the exhibit where it is with the no barrier. So there we go. This is the big one. So this is the big one here. So this here is the big one. If only I could see it, but so this is where the herbivores are gonna go. So the right side, herbivore, left side, the T-Rex. The T-Rex. Okay. Okay, let's see. I should probably get bigger feeders. Yeah, I believe. Here, high capacity, low feeders. Should probably get that. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good upgrade as well. We're gonna get that too. Let's see what else. Capacity. Let's see. What does this do? Multiplies the breeding speed of animals in a nursery by 100%. Breeding speed of animals. Enables stopping an animal's growth in its growth cycle. Okay. Okay, so once this is done, we're probably gonna get this, because I think we can stop the animals from reaching sexual maturity. Okay. I should probably get this as well. They allow you to produce stuff here. I should probably just do this one as well. Probably like upgrade this one, since there's a lot of stuff here that I need to do with management. I'm probably gonna get this just to allow us to feed stuff here. So here we go. There we go. We got 3 teams researching separate stuff. Should probably just focus on other parts of the park and not just building the thing. Okay, so here's the plan. Okay, so here's the plan. The plan is that we're gonna do the same with the. We're gonna do the same with the. We're gonna do the same with the Hadrosaur exhibit. We're gonna put gazebos on the side. We're gonna probably make the ground a little bit lower. This is probably too steep. But then again, these are pretty sizable herbivores, not gonna lie. That could work. Ooh, that could work. I could place these here so they can look over the animals. That's really cool. Okay, I could place the... Oh, you know what? We're not going to use a gazebo. We're going to use this instead. We're going to use these instead of gazebos here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right, so we can use these instead of gazebos. Yeah, we could use these instead of gazebos. Okay. There we go. There's an idea. It's a good idea here. So let's place one in here. Now let's place one in here. There we go. Place one in there. Yeah, I know there's no access to guests. I know. Yeah, it's inaccessible to guests, but that's part of the plan, so I can plan this out much better. Here. There we go. So I can also make that a waterfall. So there's gonna be a waterfall leading to a lake down there. My gears are turning here. Big brain moment. Big brain moment here. My gears are turning here. Big brain moment right here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I have big brain moment here. I've got a big brain moment here. Ladies and gentlemen, big brain moment here. I got big brain play. I've got big brain play here, ladies and gentlemen. Big brain play. So we can make this into waterfalls, while also allowing our guests to see the animals. Right. We also want to provide a guest with a sort of like thing, with a sort of up close experience. I want the guest to actually see the dinosaurs a little bit. Here. So I'm guessing I'm gonna make a series of like raised platforms. Oh, I got an idea. I'm not sure this is a good idea, but I want to see if this can actually work. So what if I do this? So I do this. So the guest didn't come in this bridge here. I'm gonna tilt it slightly downwards here. Why is there this bit of terrain sticking out? Wait, can I get rid of this? Okay, so what if I place another one? Wait, what if I place another one? So this would allow the guests to walk into the exhibit. Okay. guess, walk through there. I wonder if the AI can actually do that. So there we go. Okay. So the guests can walk into the exhibit and get really up close with the animals. So we're gonna raise a bit of the ground here. Raise a bit of the ground here. Because we're gonna put the this thing. We're gonna put a viewing platform in the middle. It can actually work. I'm actually wondering, can this actually work? So there we go. So oh, that's too steep. Hang on. We need a hill. No, we need a hill. Very difficult. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we got it. That's the perfect level. So if we make a sort of viewing area, it's like little islands where you can get a view here. So you can get really up close and personal with the animals. Yeah, I'm not sure the AI can actually do that, but I'll be happy if the AI is actually capable of doing that. No. This nah. We need one that goes around. Yeah, like this. I'll put one at the edge here. Okay. Okay. Guess it's actually smart enough to know this. I want to know. I don't know if the guest is actually smart enough to actually use this. Probably not, but hey, if they are capable of doing that, I'll be very impressed. If they actually ended up using this part as it's intended to be. End up using this part of the park as intended. I want to see. Okay, so we make another one at the end here. That bridge slightly crooked? Nah. Man, this is getting intense. I'm just giddy about that. theory of all the bushes. Actually, we should probably just clean this up, you know? There we go. It's a bit barren, but gotta start from somewhere, right? Sell you. Just to avoid overcrowding. You are... I forgot just how big those guys are. The other one go. I know there's 3 of them in here. You gotta work on some of the bugs, man, when it comes to terrain. Okay, let's see. Raise this up just in case this is not enough. These ultra steep here, just so they don't get any ideas. Okay, just a few more seconds left. Ooh. Yeah. That... Oh, heck yeah, that's a good one. That looks hella scuffed, but that's okay. There we go. Right, so now we get to paddock building. Before we do that, however, probably add a gate. gate for the staff here. There we go. I'll just use rough water. That's not meant for animals. Okay. I mean, sorry, I'm locked in right now. I'm locked in right now, trying to make the best version of this waterfall. Just trying to. I'm trying not to be quiet all the time, but it's just that this requires a lot of focus. It just requires a lot of focus, so that's why. Okay. Requires intensity, a lot of focus, just building just stuff, making sure everything is in the right place. Probably not gonna finish it tonight. I mean, I did say that we're probably not gonna add the animals yet. We'll just focus on just building everything here. We're just going to focus on building everything here. Place one in down there so it doesn't look like the water just ends there. And I think I'm gonna straight up continue this next week. Straight up continue this next week because this is just way too much fun. Hey, there we go. That is all the waterfalls we need. Okay. I should probably read up what the dinosaurs actually like because I don't want to add too much. So now we add the water splash effect. This bigger. And okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. Literally, like, the part is that I'm trying not to be too quiet for too long, but it's really hard to commentate on this, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just placing buildings. Our party is making big profits, though. We are at the 100K mark now. side here. Drop the illusion. Snowing! What the? It's snowing. We made the twin waterfalls. Ah, that looks so good. That looks so good. Oh, why are we on the ground? Why the heck did we zoom in on the ground? Hey. Oh my god, look at that. That is just a work of art right there. Okay, let's take a look at the Paleopedia here. We need to figure out what these animals look like. First up on the list, Edmontosaurus. Okay, you like lots of water. We do have lots of water. Okay. And your biomes, okay. Let's take a look at Triceratops. Oh wait, we should probably take a look at Ankylosaurus here. You like a lot of forest though, so we need a lot of trees. The two Triceratopses. Alright, Triceratops horridus. You like, oh, you need a lot of forest. You don't like much water though. You need a lot of forest and not much water, okay. So basically we need a lot of trees. Essentially we need a lot of trees. I can't see in this darkness. But we also need to make a staff area. So we'll make this our staff area here. Somewhere in here. Let's start building some staff area here. Can I not build another safe center? Yeah, I can. Or facility limit in park. Okay. Is that a researchable thing? Can I add more facility? See? Okay, let's see. So we've built the herbivore side of the paddock here. Although I should probably build, like, fence off some of these areas here. I should probably fence off the back area here, but I don't think I have the energy to, like, do it. I think I'm gonna have to end the stream pretty soon. Get plenty of rest because I gotta get rest up my voice here. I think we're just gonna end it here. We are going to end it here. So next up, we're gonna work on the back of the back of the exhibit here to make sure our animals don't escape, because that's very bad. So next up, we are going to work on the back of the exhibit area to prevent our animals from just wandering off somewhere. Well, but we did work on the front bit just pretty well. We're probably gonna need some, like, glass fencing alongside here to really mark where visitors can and cannot go. Probably also need some fencing around the area of these buildings here. Yeah, we did it. This is part one of our build right here. I'm gonna take a picture of this Hell Creek. I'm gonna take a picture of this Hell Creek sign here, just because. I'm gonna hide the UI for a bit. There we go. Hide the UI. I'm just gonna take a picture of this Hell Creek. Taking screenshots of this Hell Creek. Shot of this Hell Creek here. So we are probably gonna continue this next week. Next weekend, we are gonna continue this. Alright, so next weekend we're gonna continue. Alright, so next weekend we're gonna continue this next weekend. Because there is absolutely no way there's absolutely no way I'm finishing this tonight. I gotta rest on my voice for tomorrow because I gotta get back to teaching. But yeah, that should conclude part one of our Hell Creek build. So next weekend, we're gonna continue this. I'm not gonna try. So next weekend, we're gonna continue building Hell Creek. But for now, I think it's best that I end it here. But for now, however, I think it's best that I end it here. Because it's best that I end it here for now. It's gonna take this is definitely a multi-day project. So yeah, I mean, this is a big project. I did say we're just gonna get started on this stream. Where did all my hadrosaurs go? Oh, there you are. Where did... Stilambeos. I was worried you guys would escape again, by the way. So yeah, I will definitely finish this. Or maybe next weekend. Maybe. But let's just say our park is coming together very well. We get started on our very first big project on Hell Creek here. So we're gonna put all the Hell Creek animals here. But yeah, see if we can. But for now, I think next weekend I'm just gonna patch up the back here. I'm gonna patch up the back here for the animals here. to see if they like it. But yeah, this is the end of Hell Creek. Ladies and gentlemen, that should be the end of part 1 of our Hell Creek exhibit build. So we're just gonna save first. We save. Very important that we save here, so we don't lose any progress. Alright, and then we should probably go. Okay. Yes. Okay. So next weekend we are continuing. It's gonna take a while for the game to get back to main menu here. So that should be the end of part 1 of our Hell Creek build. Here. Be the end of the Hell Creek build part 1. So yeah, that should be it for tonight. We were gonna have to continue this next weekend, so there's a multi-day project. So this is the end of our multi-day project. This is definitely gonna take multiple days, by the way. But yes, we have started on our Hell Creek project. We have not put any animals in yet, so that's a bummer if you guys were expecting that. If you guys were expecting that, unfortunately that is a bummer. We did not finish the build today, but not finished the build today. We did not put in any animals, but I think that should be it. So let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Alrighty then. So let's get out of here. Alrighty then. So yep, that is the end of part 1 of our Hell Creek build. So we're definitely gonna take this to a next level. We've done some impressive stuff, but unfortunately Unfortunately, though, I'm gonna have to end it. I gotta rest up. I gotta rest my voice for tomorrow. Gotta get back to work. You know that. Gotta get back to work. You know that. So yeah. So yeah. Oh, yeah, as you can see. Yeah. As you can see, my voice is getting pretty tired. Yeah, 2 days before the release of JW3, I'm probably not going to buy it on release. Probably gonna be hell. It's probably gonna be hell. It's gonna be hella expensive on release day. So most likely this is Most likely though, this is not. Most likely this is not going to be what's it called? Most likely I'm not gonna buy it on release day. Wish I could though, but I am saving money to get a new PC build. Yeah, I am saving my money to continue my PC build, which I will do a stream of, by the way. I will stream my PC build. I will actually stream my PC build, actually. Once I get all the parts and everything is ready, I will live stream me building my PC, my new PC. So I will be live streaming me building my new PC. So again, I'm just waiting to get all the parts, but once all the parts are here, once all the parts are here, I will actually once all the parts is here, I will actually live stream my build. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that I will stream my new PC build. I will live stream it for you guys. So I'm streaming for you guys so we can do it together and finally get our PC working. But you know what? That's the day when we're gonna do it. But for now, I think it's best that I end it here for now. So I think it's best that I end it here for now. So once again, thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching this build with me. I know I didn't finish it. I know we didn't finish it. We didn't even get to put any of the animals that I'd say I'm gonna put in, but that's okay. That is part of the experience. Sometimes you just get too hyper focused in building the paddock that you don't have any time to put the animal in. So I will do some bits of it off stream, but I'll try to keep building it on stream for as long as possible. So we will continue this next weekend, by the way. So yes, we will continue this next week. So again, look forward to that. And if you wanna look forward to that, be sure to subscribe. Like the stream if you enjoy the stream, like it. You subscribe so you can keep an eye on some of the interesting stuff we're gonna do in the following weeks. Follow my Twitter and Blue Sky if you want to keep up with me outside of streaming. If you want to monetarily support this channel, link is right there next to me. I only accept Indonesian rupiah, so Indonesian rupiah for now. But if you'd like to support this channel, you can. Again, completely optional. You can just, if you don't want to, then you just don't want to. That's okay. That's okay. If you don't want to, then it's okay. If you don't want to, then that's completely okay. There's no need to do it. But if you want to, it'll be very, very much appreciated. Feel free to join my Discord server as well, by the way. If you wanna chat or hang out sometimes, and we also have a bit of fun over there. So again, link is right there in the description if you want to join. Link is right there in the description. Yeah, as you can see, my voice is running out, so I should probably get to sleep soon. So yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for watching. We will continue this next weekend, so look forward to that. But until then, I'll see you lovely beach pals next time. Bye bye.